Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in again. Uh, Welcome to Fidget Monkey EDC YouTube channel. And today I want to do a show off slash ranking of my 3D printed sliders. Uh, Keep in mind, this is completely subjective, and even just even just the different times of day, I might prefer one over the other. But I just thought it would be fun to like rank them. Uh, and in general, I these are really all very good sliders. Um, and I thought I could show off some that there's not many videos on. Um, and yeah, so without further ado, I have a total collection of 11 3D printed. Uh, so I think compared to some people, it's kind of a humble collection. Um, but yeah, let's go. So at number 11, it's the uh, chocolate slider by Taffu Studio. Taffu Studio, it's a Chinese maker. I bought this off their website. Um, I think it's just taffustudio.com. It was super cheap. I think this one costs like $15, and they have free shipping. Uh, I just bought a bunch of their 3D printed just to check out how the quality is on these Chinese 3D printed ones. Um, but honestly, I don't like it that much. Uh, it's just feels a bit cheap. Uh, the plates slide well. I think there's like some carbon fiber in it, and in the inside there's actually a middle part that's stainless steel, so it does have some weight to it. But yeah, it's just very loud. You can open it up and change it into a 3-click, or I even tried out to do like a weird 4-click setup. Um, but it just feels kind of cheap. Um, so this is the only one on this list that I wouldn't really recommend, I think, unless you're like new to fidgets and are looking for some cheap ones just to try out different types. But even then, I think there's better stuff out there. So, Chalk Slider by Taffu Studio. Number 10. This is oops, the glow in the dark Segaiha slider by Fidgetmanufactur. Um, it was my first 3D printed slider, and uh, I got it because I wanted to try what kind of moves you can make with a sandwich plate. Um, and also, he's got free shipping from Germany to Austria, uh, so it's good for me, because I would love to try all that stuff from the States, but the shipping and taxes and customs, all that added together, it just gets super expensive. And yeah, just sometimes I'm like looking out for secondhand fidget boys from people in Europe. But yeah, so it's nice to see some makers near me as well. Um, it's yeah, it's okay. I just let's take out the sandwich plate. I'm just not a big fan of the magnet strength. It's just kind of light on the corners, and this is a glow in the dark orange. Um, I can try to light it up a bit. Um, It's a nice color, but the orange doesn't glow very long. So you can see. It's daytime, so you're not gonna be able to see that so well. There are some moves that are nice, like I like to do this and then have this nice haptic double click. You can do like that, or use it this way as kind of like a switch, but I'm not really using this one anymore. So number 10, Fidgetmanufactur, Seikaihan. Number 9, it's the Fidgetboy Ronin PLA. I just got this one recently from the secondary. Yeah, it's a crunchy. I do like the cicada like crunch sound. The reason why this one is so low is because first of all, it's a bit hard to do the around the world move, and also, as you can see, it gets stuck on the corners. So you have to kind of add your own momentum, and but I do like the form factor, which is the reason why I got it. I just wanted to try this shape because you can like kind of ladder it from the middle like that, and I really like that. And I'll definitely be on the hunt for a stainless steel composite Ronin, because I think the added weight and the stainless steel composite plates would really improve upon upon this design. Yeah, it's a collab by Fidgetboy, between Fidgetboy and Damned Designs. The Ronin. Number 8. It's another Fidgetmanufactur. It's sorry, just had to fix the lighting there. Yeah, it's another Fidgetmanufactur. It's a copper, Core 2 copper. It's got these this copper here in the middle to add some weight, and it's actually nice. He sold this just in a limited quantity, and I snagged one. I wish it was crunchy. I think it was. If it was crunchy, I would love it. But I'm not the biggest fan of the sliding feel. This one is a bit smaller than the Core Premium here. But it's a nice slider. It's like well made, and I like the surface here. It's kind of like a worry stone. You can like go like that. Feels good, and yeah. Fidgetmanufactur. Next one. This is number 7. Number 7, I've got the AuroraEDC mini neutrino. First of all, I do like this color combination. It kind of reminds me of superheroes somehow. I don't know, maybe if you know the series Invincible, somehow I'm thinking about that show when I see this. Uh, it's a really nice slider, uh, and the ergonomics are great, especially the hole here. It like fits perfectly for the middle finger while you're doing the around the world, so you can like do like that and then really easily rotate it and do like that basically. Has a really nice crunch, slides well. Aurora, and yeah, I really like it. Next up, number 6, it's the Peanut Slider by Reiji 3D. This is a really nice slider, especially for the price. I believe costs 27 euros right now on Etsy. Oops. And it has a really nice magnet haptic. The surface here, it did irritate my skin when I first got it. So I actually sanded it down and polished it. I'll blend in here how it looks originally. But yeah, I've got eczema and I have like super sensitive skin, so I think for normal people this is not a problem. But yeah, you can see it's like shiny now. I just sanded it down with 3 different grits and then polished it with a sponge. And what I really like is actually the peanut pattern, as you can see here. It still shines through. You can actually turn this around and have like a super light slider, but yeah, definitely would recommend getting this. Next one, number 5. It's again Reiji 3D, the Flippin' Bird slider. So he recently sold this one through his Facebook page, and I believe he also made the black version. I mean the black and gray swapped around, and yeah, I just really love the flavor of it with the middle finger here and the birds here. It's like yeah, these birds, it's really beautiful here, and here it's just like yeah. And the 2 sides do have like different textures, of course, so you've got that. And what I find really cool is that Ray used for the plates, he used the carbon fiber, and when you slide them, they make kind of like a bird chirping sound. Let me try to, like this, slightly high pitched. And I do really like the magnet balance here. And the sliding is very smooth, very even feel. So I got I ordered this one crunchy, but it's not like super crunchy, but I don't really mind, because yeah, I'm getting stuck on it already. I should move on, but yeah, really nice slider. I don't know if he will like release it on his Etsy at some point, but yeah, it's nice. It's kind of thin. If you compare it, for example, to a Ronin. Yeah, really nice. I will put it on the bird's side here. Alright, so the next, the last four, it's really very interchangeable. Depending on the time of day, I may like one more than the other, and they're just four really unique sliders, at least for me. And yeah, so coming in at number 4 is the Sakura EDC Puchicon Premium. I got super lucky to win the sign up sale. I actually remember when I realized I won it, I was like jumping up and down my apartment and getting that big dopamine kick. And yeah, he hand paint layered this with I'm not sure what the coding here is, but it's like really beautiful. As you can see, the black gold. And yeah, it has these super nice buttons. It's like a Puffer Crash, Lordy, Puffer Crash, or Beetle Crash in that sense. So you can like slide, click, slide, click, and it's just full of details. It's like of course this button here, the red one, is a silent one with like a magnet in it, so the magnet is like pushing outwards. So it gives like a different haptic feedback, and it's also silent. And he put these two ridges here so you can find the red buttons even if it's in your pocket. So really cool design decision. The plates are just I mean, this whole thing is just so beautiful. Look at the plates, this nice pattern here. You can open it up and change the insides from inserts from silent to loud. Right now I've got the silent ones in there. I have tried a hybrid, like half and the louder one is as well, but I think for this one I like the silent. It's actually a really quiet slider. I'll like stop yapping for a second then. It's got this kind of sandy sound, like it's definitely a slider that you can use well in public, but yeah, I don't take it to public a lot because I just don't want to drop it, because it's such a unique piece and I don't want to like damage it. It came in this really nice wooden box. I got the lucky number 21, blackjack, and yeah, it comes. These are the loud inserts. comes with an extra screw, a nice message here, and it comes with these extra click plates. And what I actually did was I replaced these. You see the cross one, it's actually from the AC EDC mechanical coin. I replaced the click plates with the one from the Puchicon, and that made them click so much better. Yeah, so that was a nice bonus. Yeah, these are like really hard to find because he made them in small batches and only 64 of them exist right now, plus a few like review copies, review pieces. Yeah, the magnet balance is super nice. It does, one thing I noticed is the buttons are like make a sound when you shake it, and I found this to be a bit stronger with the loud inserts, so that's kind of why I'm running the silent one. I figured it would be really cool if at some point you could get like these red ones, or like the silent ones, as an accessory, so you can make like a full silent clicker. But yeah, you can click it like singularly, individually, do like a wave, two-handed, and yeah, amazing product. Crazy that Takayuki made this as his first product, and it's like insanely good. That's like super impressive. Yeah, these do go for quite high prices. I read that one of these premiums was even sold for like $350. Not sure if that's true. And I do have to say, there was a week where I contemplated if I should like try to find a trade for something, but then I kind of snapped out of it and realized no way am I giving this away. It's just, yeah, not trading it or selling it, it's just too unique and special. And yeah, Puchicon. So from this point forward, these are all sliders that I find myself getting super stuck on in my rotation, just like okay. Top 3. Number 3, it's the Giger or Geiger, named after H.R. Geiger, who, like, for example, designed the alien monster from Alien. You can see it's like named like that probably because of the design here. It's has this dark gray hue with a polished surface, so it's 3D printed, but it's the Etsy. You can get it on. I got it on Etsy from syntheticepiphany. I will link all the stores and pages in the description. Some of these you can't find, and I think right now Synthetic Epiphany is on like a short break, but Yeah, I got lucky to get this during like a sale for 25% off. It's just super satisfying. It's a 5-click, and the magnet balance for the 5-click is really well done. Um, Many people have said that it's like a sort of like a mechanical feel, and I do agree, but it does feel like different than a mechanical, uh, but in a good way. So this is like really nice, and it's hyper crunchy. It's like it's like biting into a crispy cookie, and I love crunchy sliders. So there's 3 things I love about it. Actually 4 things. So I love the polishing, just makes it feel so like premium. I love the 5-click setup, which is really satisfying and unique. I love the crunchiness, and I love the laddering feel, because it has this like it's more of a longer slider, and when you ladder, it really snaps in place, and and feels really fast. Uh, there are 2 caveats with this one. So first is that around the world doesn't really work because of the magnets. It just does this. Um, and second is that it does tend to get sticky more than some of these other ones. Um, but you can like put some Teflon tape or rub it with some wax paper. Um, yeah, to me this one, it feels like a brain massage when I use it. So the Geiger slider by syntheticepiphany. Oops. My top 2, it's another Fidgetmanufactur. It's the also the Core 2 like this one, but this is the regular version. I checked, and he doesn't sell them at the moment on the store, and unfortunately Jan from Fidgetmanufactur decided to close his shop. Um, Fingers crossed that he will return at some point, because this slider is just so nice. I got it in crunchy, uh, all black, glow in the dark. It's got a green glow, a really nice bright green glow. Yeah, you can see a little bit here. Same thing as here, it's got this nice worry stone pattern, and it's just like the balance and the plates, it's like doesn't get sticky. The feel, the type of crunch, it's got like this, it's like a short crunch, but like a and this is a slider that I hardly drop when I use it, because awesome slider. He might maybe drop some before his store closes, and if he does, I would definitely get the silent version as well. Great slider. Alright, my top one, but as I said, these three and the one I'm about to show, they are really interchangeable for me. It's the Mini Neutrino SS Composite by AuroraEDC. I just love everything about it. The First of all, the sliding, it has such a nice bounciness to it. I don't know if the video can capture that, but it's got a really nice bouncy slide. The weight is really great. The ergonomics, like I can around the world with this for forever. Just with this hole. The Ronin has this as well, but it's a bit too small for me. And yeah, it's not too loud, so I use it also in public, and it doesn't stick at all, and it's just a really nice slider. If you can get your hands on one of these, I highly recommend it. Oops. There is one move that I found only this slider can make that I actually really love. It's instead of laddering like normal, if you hold it sort of like this way, and you like ladder, but you kind of let the weight of the plate fall down by itself, you get this, it just falls back in place. Doesn't always work, but it's really nice. A really nice move. Yeah, I can't stop playing with it. But yeah, so so this is my 3D printed slider collection. As I said, these are all very good, except this one I wouldn't recommend it. But yeah, these are all like well produced, and if you've watched this far, thank you for watching. I hope I could show you maybe some sliders you haven't seen before, or give you any new insights. Yeah, have a nice day, and happy fidgeting.